After finding strange manuscript pages that seem like his own handiwork, Wake comes under brutal attack by strange, shadowy men. He fights for his life as he makes his way toward the gas station. Anyone else find it incredibly ironic that this game takes place in his dream world and his last name is Wake? Like he's, you know, unable to wake. Or waking. It is? I think it's Shadowy Man season. Oh. I definitely did not mean to shoot a flare right there. I absolutely did not mean to do that. I didn't know that it auto-equipped the flare gun, and that was a humongous waste, and I'm very upset. But I got batteries, so that's good. It's Wabbit season. Maybe I'll remember to make that the title of the episode, because that's pretty great. Sometimes that happens when I'm playing games, like something happens that's really funny or iconic, some line in the game or something that happens, and I'm like, I'm totally gonna make that the title, that's perfect, and then I just completely forget by the time that I'm editing. We should probably read these manuscript pages, huh? We have 2 now. F5? Yeah, okay.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
The Taken stood before me. Interesting. Okay. Wake fights a Taken with light. Is that just what the shadowy people are called? Taken?
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
What? Rose from the cafe? Rose daydreams about Wake. I guess that means he just put her in the story. In his story. Because the manuscript is supposed to be his writings, right? But he just said he doesn't remember writing it. Is this explosive? It looks like it is. Hang on, I gotta test it. No. Okay. Roly, roly, rollies. Let's see if there's anything back here for me. No, I already checked that, didn't I? Oh, it's still rolling. Oh, it was empty. If I would have just like looked to see that it was empty, I wouldn't have. Look, okay, games put explosive barrels in games all the time. It's best to know. Whoa. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Chupacabra? Stay back. I have got light. Oh, bird of doom. Oh, look at the pretty moon. It's lovely. Just like my flashlight is the moonbeams. Anyway, that looks like maybe a very quick image of somebody falling into the water, presumably Alice, because we saw that happen. And then that creepy lady again. Mrs. Stucky, or whatever.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
This would be so hard for me because I have a very large fear of heights. It's just like, I can just imagine walking across that and, you know, my body like tilting sideways, even though I'm like perfectly stable, because it's just like the fear kind of takes over your mind and you just fall easier when you're afraid. But when you're confident, you fall less. Unless you slip, but yeah. Hello, any manuscript pages and or coffee thermoses over here? No, okay. Never mind, yes there is. I knew it would be the case. I'm already like preemptively upset though, because I know I've already missed like a couple thermoses when I was doing those chase scenes. I wonder what nightmare mode is like in this game. It's probably pretty difficult. Because already dealing with the shadowy guys, it's not very easy. It's definitely seems like one of those games where you're gonna have to like manage your resources pretty well. There's a, oh, I thought that was the box. It's open, but it was just a manuscript page. Okay. Cool. Shoo, 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 shoo. Are these little tiny twees? Oh, little tiny twees. Bouncy trees. Whoa! Hi! Where?
Where I go, I want something special.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I love how he's just like shouting advertisements for the city in a demonic, demented voice. Hello? There was a dude over here. Was that just Stucky, or was that somebody else I need to worry about? Revolver ammo and lithium batteries. Yay. Coffee thermos? Oh. Okay. Oh gosh! Axe throwing. Ow! 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 Right. Got him. Bang, bang. It's a very interesting mechanic. Caution. Proceed at your own risk. Logging area. Oh, great. Now Stucky's gonna try and murder me with a bunch of logs, I bet. Wait, how do I get there? Oh, do I climb up? Jumpy jumps? Jumpy jumps. Checkpoint reached. At least there's a lot of handy checkpoints. I like it kind of. Not having to save is always pretty immersive. As long as you don't have to replay a lot of stuff. I do prefer that in these types of games.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay. What do we got? Revolver ammo. Are we gonna get a different gun? Because, you know, maybe. I mean, since it's calling it revolver ammo, maybe they'll be like shotgun and shotgun ammo.
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
I know. We're working on it, Alan. We're working on it. Keep
There
your
was no power.
pants on.
There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Somewhere. I love his voice acting, by the way. It kind of is like just very slightly noir-ish, you know, like a little over the top. But it also just kind of sounds like he's reading a book to us while he's talking, which totally fits with the theme because he's a writer and he's, you know, he's recalling this. Like this game is almost maybe his manuscript. Woo! Dodge 'ems. Oh. What? Hello. Hello. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. I should have used a flare. Maybe. Okay, one down. Okay, I'm also noticing something. If I don't completely exhaust my battery, it refills itself. So that's kind of an interesting thing too, right?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
We need some fuel. Oh, no, we just need to start the generator. All right, there we go. Okay, I get a little light spot there too, so I could heal. Although, oh, it looks like I did heal. Okay, there's light here, so. Hard hat area. Let's see if they have any coffee thermoses in here. Manuscript page. Can I turn the light switch on? No. Oh my god! I was just saying, what if there's gonna be a shotgun? I swear I didn't know. I swear. It's just because, you know, it's specifically called the bullets revolver bullets, and I have a revolver, so like maybe instead of just like pistol or just gun or, you know, just calling the ammo, it was specifically revolver ammo. So that's awesome. I love me a shotgun. Favorite gun in every game, but we'll see if that holds true in this game. Not every shotgun is created equal. Okay, so now we go here and turn this on. Because now there's power. Move the log lift. Oh, I see. Okay. I see a thermos, though, that I have to go get. I definitely see that. Whereabouts? It was over here. There you are, thermos. I'm gonna have so much coffee by the end of this game. I'm gonna be like hyped up. Hype. Anything over here that I missed? I don't know if I went over here. Or maybe I did and I just didn't see the thermos. I guess that's possible. Okay. Then we can climb up here, right? Uh-huh. Reach the path above. Oh, I did. Huh! Jumpies. Checkpoint reached. What anything here that I need? That beer again. Nope. Shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Aw. Poor Toby, he's all scared and stuff. Maybe. Maybe not. I wonder if we'll see a dog. Oh, that was a thing. Okay. Right in the middle of the path.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Delicious. He's really selling me on the town. I mean, I feel like I want to go there. Hello? Don't like that. Don't like that. Uh-huh. Woo! Ow. They are quick, aren't they? All right. Woo! Healies. Okay, so it's not like a huge deal if I do get hit. So I can time out. I can time out in the light. Right? Yeah. Escape them. Did they despawn? Oh no! Oh god! Interesting. Hello, coffee thermos. Okay, alright, okay, alright. I am gonna die. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Uh-oh. I'm good. Give me my thermos. Ooh. Probably would have been a good time to use the shotgun. I'm going back to heal. To the lights. Uh-oh. All right. That wasn't Stucky, was it? Or is it? It looked like he was wearing blue. Oh. Okay. I wonder if they'll just keep coming if I don't go. I better get a move on. Get a move on, Alan. I see a shiny. Going for it. I know I have some pages to read. Okay, another light. I'm safe in the light. Safe. Safe and sound. All right. Let's stay in the light and read.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
This is so bizarre because, like, he's telling us the story and we're living the story about, like, what happened in the manuscript. But then in the nightmare, we're also finding the pages of the manuscript that says the same story. Really weird.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
I guess that's what's going to happen when we get to the gas station. Barry
Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Okay. So Barry must be a family friend then, right? Or maybe he's like helping Alan with his career or something. Excuse me. That way, huh? Yeah, salad's overrated. Ooh, tempting to use a flare gun on him, honestly. Tempting. Anything else up here? Dead end, right? Yeah. Okay, is everything loaded? I think so. We're gonna get a lot of weapons, apparently. We got 5 slots. Stucky? Proceed at your own risk. Logging area. Is that gonna attack me? Oh! Don't do it. Okay. Got him. Okay, now switch back. Some of the pages are just right in plain sight. Batteries. Pick up another shotgun, which just gives me more ammo. So I guess if you missed the first shotgun. Okay, hold on.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join
He has
me
sunglasses
here
on.
at the Moorcock Institute.
Means he's evil.
Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night springs.
That was so good. Oh my god. It's a little bit Twilight Zone, a little bit something else. Love it. Love it so much. Oh my god, that was amazing. Really cool invention, although a little bit of a drawback, seeing as though it has to be plugged in order for it to work. Slight weakness there. Yes, slight weakness. Why is it that everyone wearing sunglasses is always like either just evil or a maniac? In video games, not in real life, but in video games. All right. What? Did I do, what? Did nothing happen there? Okay. I thought I would need to start that. Hello, swinging logs that are probably going to fall on me. Oh, there's a lot of ammo right here. It's not?
It can be dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing to know about. Oh, I have maximum batteries. All right, let's use them then. Stucky! Send me some dudes to kill. Hello? I see a thermos. Oh, there you are. Is it finally time?
Oh no.
The engine takes.
Oh god, my earbud's falling out. Oh no! It fell out! Uh-oh. I have the wrong gun equipped. La, 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 la. Put it back in, quick! He's coming! Spammy, spammy. I see you over there. Okay, let's do the shotgun. Okay, maybe we don't need to worry about... Oh! Oh, come on! Booey buckets. Come on. Yeah!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come.
Bye, Stucky.
Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Okay. First boss fight. Here we go. We got full batteries. What is making those logs swing anyway? It doesn't seem to be very windy around here. Hello, thermos. Okay. Simple as that, huh? All right. As simple as that. Remember, kids, changing a spark plug can be dangerous. It requires patience.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Me too. I recognize it. If I ever run off into a random direction for no reason, it's just because I'm looking for secrets. In case you guys weren't aware of that. I'm looking for pages and
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, it definitely is like he's reading, like the whole narration of the game is like he's reading a book. I like it. But it does give me like sort of noir vibes. Not sure why. Stucky's country store and gas. Wait, the Stucky has the gas station too?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Okay, that's consistent with the note. Actually, let's read these new ones.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Okay.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. A feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay. So according to this manuscript, we never picked up the keys, which is kind of what I was alluding to when I, assumed that he sort of was just dreaming all of it. Or maybe they did get into a car crash. Never even made it. What?
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
What?
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes. No, I think you're just still having a nightmare, dude. So he has to finish the story to get her back. Special offer with coupon. 68th Annual Deer Fest. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contests, and surprise competitions, live music for the children, Bucktooth Charlie, and Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. Ooh. Phantasmagoria, another great horror game. Very, very messed up, though. Use the phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh. It actually worked.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
I'm not okay.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
I mean, we didn't really kill Stucky. I don't know. Unless he really was a shadow demon. Whoa. Wait a second. Is that just like the prologue? Episode. Oh, it's an episodic. Oh. I didn't know it was episodic. Are you gonna go to episode 2 or do I need to press enter to skip?
Previously on Alan Wake.
Okay.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Cabin disappeared, or was it never there?
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Coffee! You don't have to tell me twice. Ooh, that is a big single fridge or 2 double fridges. Actually, it is 2 double fridges. Interesting.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
I think you're supposed to put water in it.
Finish this by tomorrow.
Whoa, it's very snowy out there. Nice apartment. It's really cool looking, actually. Wow, like cool old buildings. Ooh, love it. Brand new TV. They haven't even set it up yet.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Whoa. Okay, so is she an artist then? She designed the cover? to the book. That's cool. Another QR code. Okay, let's try this one. Gotta be something. Oh wait, this one worked. It opens up a YouTube video? Oh. Cool. It's a little clip of him. It's like an FMV of, you know, a real actor being Alan Wake. Probably actually him. And maybe it's the voice actor too. I don't know, but I'll see if I can insert it into this video. But it's just another YouTube video. Okay, manuscript page.
These look really good.
They do.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right
Right
here,
by the
baby.
door. Okay.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on
Honey,
now,
it's a power
please.
outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
It's a power outage.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Bust him out.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Love that apartment. Okay. Present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Not good.
I'm okay. My head's fine.
Uh-huh.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
He was in the middle of a fishing trip, it looks like. Fish. That is a huge fish.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else we can look at in here before we go? Any stray coffee thermoses that need to be picked up? That guy's cute. Hey, what's this lady again?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Does this lady just go around every building in town and
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the
obsess
corridor.
about the lights? Because that's awesome.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Something happened
She'd fit
to her.
right in where I come
Uh-huh.
from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
I guess. I bet are we going to figure out what happened to her? Because I want to know. Something probably happened to her, and I bet it relates to Alan's
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
darkness situation here. Okay. First, I got to get this. Yes.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Stucky is missing. Manuscript page. Oh, okay. We're on episode 2 now.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay, now that sounded like Max Payne right there.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
It doesn't sound like Alan anymore.
Alice looked through the viewfinder,
No, that wasn't him.
lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay. Interesting. So he's not going to be the only one narrating. Was it supposed to be Barry's voice? I don't know.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her office.
Okay. Or was it Max Payne? Missing Richard Bowe, Bruce Dansley, Jacob Miller on a camping overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call. Thank you. Have you seen these men? Missing. Have you seen this man? Disappeared 6/20/07. Identifying features: a knack for winning contests. Okay. Oh, missing kitty.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me, I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay. So, what? She was kidnapped?
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Okay.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
Hey, can you
He started
turn the
shouting
light?
like that
The
the moment he
light's
woke up.
on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
There's lots of people that are afraid of the dark. That's interesting, isn't it?
Hey, you! Can you help me? Hey, please help me, man!
I'd love to turn the lights on. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey,
You're welcome.
you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
If you would have said it looked like a weird shadowy demon, I would have believed you. But space alien, nah.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
No point. Examine the junker. Hear it. Probably more copyright
The caller had told me
music.
to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Okay. Over there. Okay. Okay, so we'll probably go up here. Wow. That must have just been falling apart.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Dang it, now she can't drive.
Barry?
Ow, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Couldn't we tell her about the kidnapping? Would that be too weird? Exit the sheriff's station.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Worst kind of writer's block, when you can't think of what to write, but you have to write in order to save your wife.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Tor and Odin.
All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his
Oh
agent.
my god, it's agent.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
What's with your outfit, Barry?
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
I don't know.
What an airhead.
Whoa!
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Crazy fan. Buck-toothed Charlie Colombian mammoth. Okay. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Colombian mammoth became Washington State fossil. Named Buck-toothed Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Okay. Interesting. Lots of stuff to look at here. Talk to Rusty is our next objective. But I think we are going to do that next time. Thank you guys so much for being here and playing this game with me. I hope you're all having a good time, enjoying the cozy, spooky Alan Wake vibes. I certainly am, and I am very excited to continue the game very soon in the next episode. If you would like early access videos or early access to these videos and future Let's Plays, I'm releasing multiple videos every week, private Discord access, as well as other things that I will be adding very soon. So take a look at my Patreon page if you feel like supporting the channel and if you like what I do. Thank you. Thank you so much. So until the next episode, friends, don't have any spooky nightmares. Stay cheesy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye.